All right, everybody, welcome back. We're diving into some really fascinating stuff today, the world of AI and cryptocurrency. Buckle up, because these two are colliding in a big way. And the recent surge in AI and big data tokens, especially with Bitcoin doing so well, it's got everyone talking.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I mean, just think about this. These tokens, they've gone up like crazy, over 131% since their lowest point back on June 8th.
Yeah, that's a pretty massive jump. And what's really interesting is it doesn't seem like just a coincidence, you know?
Right. Like when Bitcoin goes up, everybody gets a little more optimistic, right? A little more willing to jump into other, well, blockchain stuff.
Exactly. It's like Bitcoin's success is kind of giving investors this confidence boost, like, hey, if Bitcoin can do it, maybe these AI tokens can too.
Makes sense. But is there more to it than just the whole, rising tide lifts all boats thing? Is there something specific about AI tokens that's got people so excited?
Oh, absolutely. There are some very real reasons why these AI tokens are attracting so much attention. So yeah, they had a bit of a dip in the first half of 2024, but since June, man, they've been rallying like crazy. As of today, November 19th, their market value is sitting at a cool $42.1 billion.
Whoa, that's a lot of billions.
It is, and some analysts are even predicting they could blow past their previous all-time high of $45 billion by the end of this month.
That's wild. But like, what's driving that kind of growth? Is it just hype or is there, something really substantial behind it?
Oh no, this isn't just hype. There's some serious tech at play here. AI is being integrated into some really exciting areas of the blockchain space, like decentralized finance, which is sometimes called DeFi, and prediction markets, places where people are betting on what's going to happen in the future.
Okay, that sounds really complex. What does AI actually do in those areas? Break it down for me.
So imagine you're using a decentralized lending platform, no banks involved, just people lending and borrowing from each other. AI can actually analyze massive amounts of data to figure out who's a good risk, set the terms of the loan, and make the whole thing way more efficient and potentially much fairer, too.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this could be huge.
Right. And then think about prediction markets. These are platforms where people can bet on, well, pretty much anything. Elections, economic trends, even the weather. AI can come in, analyze trends, look at mountains of data, and make predictions that are, well, shockingly accurate. We could be talking about a revolution in how we forecast, well, everything.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So it's not just about, making a quick buck. There's real practical use cases for these AI tokens. Are there any specific projects out there that are really pushing the boundaries, leading the charge, so to speak?
Oh, tons. I mean, you see a lot of activity around Near Protocol that's near Mac, which is all about building this really user-friendly blockchain platform that can handle super complex applications. And yeah, many of those are powered by AI. And then you have Internet Computer ICP aiming to create a whole decentralized internet, one that's not controlled by any one entity. AI would play a huge role there, handling things like, keeping the content in check, analyzing all that data, making sure everything runs smoothly. And then there's Render, and they're focused on making the heavy-duty computing power that you need for all this AI development much more accessible.
It's amazing how much innovation is happening in this space, and it's happening so fast.
Yeah.
Earlier, you mentioned some AI tokens that are already valued at over $1 million.
Yeah.
And that BitTensor, or TAO as it's known, is particularly interesting. What is it about BitTensor that really makes it stand out? What's so special about it?
So BitTensor is doing something super cool. They're building a network just for AI processing, but it's decentralized. Think of it like a giant marketplace where anyone can contribute their computer power to help train these AI models and run them. And the TAO token, well, that's how you incentivize people to participate. It's like a reward for helping the network grow.
So it's kind of like a shared brain for AI.
Exactly. And the really cool thing is that it could make AI much more accessible to, well, everyone. Developers, researchers, you name it. It would make AI cheaper and easier to use, which could lead to a whole explosion of new applications and advancements.
So we've got this booming sector within the already huge world of crypto. And you mentioned earlier that AI tokens are actually still a pretty small part of the whole crypto pie.
Right. Even with all this incredible growth, AI tokens are still only about 1.36% of the total crypto market. And when you consider that the total market cap for crypto is sitting at a mind-blowing $3.09 trillion, well, 1.36% suddenly seems pretty tiny, doesn't it?
It does. It really puts things in perspective. There's so much potential for growth in this sector.
Oh, absolutely. Think of it like this. Imagine you've got this giant pie, right? And that pie represents the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, AI tokens are just a tiny sliver of that pie right now, But what if that sliver starts to grow? What if it becomes a whole slice or even half the pie?
That's a great way to visualize it. And we've already seen how crypto is starting to shake things up in the traditional financial world. Just look at Ethereum. Its market value actually surpassed Bank of America recently. It hit $383 billion on November 10th.
It's a pretty incredible illustration of how much influence blockchain technology and these cryptocurrencies are gaining. And we're still in the early stages. We're just scratching the surface of what's possible when we combine the power of AI with the decentralized, open nature of blockchain.
So to quickly recap, Bitcoin's success is having a ripple effect on the AI token market, which is experiencing some truly phenomenal growth fueled by genuine, real-world applications. It's pretty exciting to witness these two groundbreaking technologies converge.
It is. And as you explore this space more, I encourage you to really think about the bigger picture, the long-term implications. Because with AI getting more sophisticated every day and blockchain tech becoming more widely accepted, it's going to change a lot of things. So
Yeah.
think about it. What could be the impacts on society, on the economy of this powerful combination? And what role might you play in this rapidly evolving landscape? It's a question worth pondering.
Thanks for tuning in. And remember, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.